All right, back to work. Now we're working on the pink one, or I want to say pink tie-dye one. I don't know. The pink one. I'm gonna say the pink one. Pink starry one. How about that? Pink starry. That's what I'll call it. Now we're sewing the brown ones first. Good morning, everybody. How you does? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I had like fog brain going on last night, and I still have a little bit, but I still got up and worked out and did what I have to do with my babies and ate breakfast and whatnot. So, well, this is my breakfast. It's almost finished. But what you saw me do last night was I had to finish cutting up the fabric for the little scarves that I'm making. They are for Tabernacles, and if there's any left over, I'll just put them on the site, which I also need to finish editing, make edits to my site. There's so much stuff to do, so little time. But yeah, so I cut all the fabric out for each colors or all three patterns or whatever. There's the brown, the pink, white star thing going on pattern, and then like turquoise. So I don't have any black, I don't have any regular black or regular white. Like, I just don't have that right now. I'm just using what I got. It's a jersey fabric, so it's stretchy. It's like this one, kinda. This one, I finished these. I finished like 3 of them last night before I went to bed, so this is one of them. Just quick, things you could throw on your head. Finish on the inside. I did a Z-stitch or zigzag stitch instead. I did straight stitches on some of the first ones because I thought that's what I wanted to do, but then I realized the straight stitch kind of took away from the stretchiness. I forgot that that's what it does. I'm pulling it. It stretches, but let me see. It's almost about the same, but that's cool. So yeah, that's what I got. I didn't finish the ends because they don't really need to be finished. The one that I bought, the ends are not finished. I don't know if you can see that. So my hands might not be the moistest right now. The ends aren't finished. Jersey material doesn't really fray like that, so, and I've washed the thing like 1,000 times and it has not frayed yet. So what I'm going to do to finish these off though is I did a little stitch here, so I'm going to fold it inward and try to see if I can fold it inward twice. There's one, and there's 2, and I'm going to press it like that so that way it stays. Some of these I did not get to wash the fabric yet because I'm running low on time, so I gave it a little space just in case the fabric might shrink a little bit. But I will recommend that people let it air dry instead. Here, give me that. Thank you. I would recommend that people let it air dry instead of putting it in the dryer. So just in case there is shrinkage, if they put it in the dryer, it's at their own risk. I'm saying don't do it. Just let it air dry, you know, at least here. And in Cali, it's not gonna take that long to dry, especially if you got windows open or whatever. It's not gonna take that long to dry. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm gonna finish these hopefully today. So I have all these done. And if I have time, I want to make something else. I'm going to also try selling, get down, baby. Need the shelf on you. Okay, thank you. I'm also gonna try selling my shawls that I have already made. Might as well see what else I have that I can just sell and get rid of. What else? So yeah, let me get to that. Baby girl is asleep for now, so hopefully I feel like I hear her now crying. Hopefully I can get as many of these finished as I can today. Hopefully I can get them all done today. That'd be great. And if I do, maybe I can try to make something else. Something like cute and loose or something, like some dresses or some skirts or something. I wanted to make like a skirt for myself out of the really pink fabric. Out of this one. It's really bright and colorful. So yeah, I was thinking of making up something out of this fabric. I have more of the fabric, so we'll see. If I have enough time, I'll do it. If I don't, I don't. And I'm not gonna stress myself over it because I'm not trying to stress over it. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. See, I was crying. All right, we're back to sewing the brown ones. I'm trying to give you more of a close-up of what a French seam looks like. So you sew straight across as shown, and then use the scissors to make sure baby's hands are not in the way, because she wants to help me apparently. Put those baby hands away, and then you cut really close to your stitching to what you just sewed. You sew really close to the line of thread, but not, you don't want to cut through it. You don't want to accidentally cut through it or anything like that, or it'll mess it up. And when you do the French seam, you put bad sides together. So first, so this is considered the bad side. So it would be like this. So for example, I would sew this, right, like this. And then I would cut, after sewing the straight line, I would cut really close to the edge. And then I would fold it inward. I don't know if this is making sense for you guys, but I would fold it inward like this, because that's after I cut it. And I fold it outside, inside out, inside out. Yes, inside out. Sorry. And you fold it inside out, right? And you want to get it as close to this as, I don't know if this is helping at all. Maybe I'll have to do a completely different video on what a French seam is. But if you look on YouTube what a French seam is, they'll show you. It's pretty easy. Okay, and then you fold it and then you stitch on top of this, if that makes sense. Like I did a zigzag because this is stretchy material, so it helps it to stretch more with the fabric instead of snapping if it was just a straight stitch. So that's a French seam. It makes it neater on the inside than having just the raw fabric like this on the inside. If it was just raw on the edges without any neatness like that, makes it neat on the inside. So did the French seam finish. All right, so now I have to change the thread to do the turquoise one so it matches and doesn't look all weird. All right, and we're sewing. I'm gonna do it assembly line style, okay? Assembly style is just me going straight through with all of them at one time, all the same colored scarves. I'm just gonna sew straight through the same exact stitch, and then when it's time to do the French seam, I just cut all of them, as you saw me cut all of them at the same time. Cut straight through, cut straight through, cut straight through, and then fold and do the top stitch for all of them at the same time. And now I'm ironing the ends so that they look nice and neat. I explained earlier that I was gonna do a fold and another fold, but I didn't end up doing that. I just folded it one time and then pressed it down. So that has I don't know, that was neat to me as well. So I just did that. Now doing finishing touches, like checking if there's any threads, hanging threads or anything like that needs to get cut off to make it look neat and everything. Alright, and that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching some of the backstage Tabernacles prep. This is only part 1. I think there's a part 2, and if there's not a part 2, I'll just go straight into the Tabernacles vlog, okay? Yay, tabs! Tabernacles is our holy day / holiday. It's in the Bible, if you guys didn't know. It's when we had to dwell in booths. Oh my gosh, I'm blocking the mic. It's when we had to dwell in booths in the desert or in the wilderness after escaping out of Egypt. So it's a representation of that. But I hope you guys like watching the video. I'll see you guys soon. It'll either be a part 2 or it'll be a part 1 going straight into the Tabernacles vlog. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye. Peace out.